Hello, Aries. Welcome to Astro Haiti Aries Only Tarot Readings. This reading this time will have sounds. I am manifesting it. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to do an Aries love tarot reading. It's going to be a what are they feeling type of reading. Okay, so I'm going to use oracle cards. First, I'm going to pull to see what Aries connection I am picking up on. If it's like the reading that didn't have sound, great. If it's someone else that I'm connecting with, another connection, it is what it is, okay? Personal readings are available. Link in bio if you are on TikTok. Link in the pinned description if you are on YouTube. Look at that. Page of Wands. Okay, so you might be dating someone younger. You might be waiting for a message. You might be chatting and texting with this person. There's a lot of passion, impulsivity, excitement, okay? Let's see what else comes out, though. Let's see. What's happening with Aries in this connection? Who is this person? What is this connection? That is also Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? What is this connection that I'm picking up on? Aries and, okay, so Two of Pentacles, needing to prioritize something, juggling something. I just heard player. Don't kill the messenger. Okay. And Three of Wands. Okay. So there's a standstill on how to move forward. So it seems like this connection, maybe you're still texting, maybe you're in communication with this person. It could just be like also with the Page of Wands, like social media, liking each other's stuff on social media. But with the Two of Pentacles, it feels like your person or you, regardless, there's like a lot of balancing and a lot of juggling, which actually wasn't the initial reading. It was just a different card. It was the Temperance card, which is about harmony. And the Temperance card actually has two balls as well, like this card. So it is resonating. It's just different cards that are picking up the same story. So Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It's about kind of prioritizing things. But then the thing is, wow, it is a lot like the other reading. With the Three of Wands energy here, reverse, there was talks of the future or potential kind of just excitement about the future and planning ahead, and then it just kind of stalled, okay? And so what I'm picking up on is a lot what I was picking up on before, is that it stalled because you weren't prioritized, the connection wasn't prioritized, or your person was prioritizing other things in their life. Hierophant here, it is commitment, marriage energy. Maybe they're not single, maybe they're married, or maybe they're in separation and they're kind of dealing with that and juggling that. This is Taurus energy. It's also the conventional stuff. So your person might, if it's not that they're in a relationship or they're married or they're in separation, or they're just in a committed relationship and that's what they're trying to juggle, you and this other person. It's just that they have a lot of things on their plate, like adulting, day-to-day life, things on their to-do list, because the Hierophant is also a card of just like what you're supposed to do. Like traditionally, they might be really traditional as well and have traditional values. And so they prioritize either religion or family or things having to go a certain way. And then with this Page of Wands energy, it is a very exciting, passionate, sexy energy. It's a lot of spontaneity and impulsivity in like a really sexy way and a really fiery way. And maybe that's something that they are having a hard time prioritizing, that part of their life, with other responsibilities. I'm cutting the deck and look, Nine of Cups reversed. So there is a lack of fulfillment. You're not getting everything that you want. They're not giving you everything that you want, and it's because they feel like they can't right now, okay? So I'm going, if that resonates, this is your reading. I'm going to pull from the Love Oracle. It's called the Messages of Love Oracle deck, to see what they're feeling. And if the cards from last time come up, this reading was meant, okay? Meant. All right, what does Aries' person feel about them? Give me some information about Aries' person who has not prioritized this connection, who's excited by Aries, but is focused on conventional things and prioritizing other things. What do they feel for Aries? What do they feel? I'm smiling because a card came out that came out in the last reading, but there's two. So I only take it if it's one. What do they feel? What do they feel for Aries? What do they feel? Okay, ego. So there's a lot of shit. The last reading, man, was the What's the strength reverse, which is literally ego, too much ego. So they let their pride get in the way, and they're aware of that they have a lot of ego, and they let their pride and their ego get in the way of this connection. Okay, what else, what else, what else? What are they feeling? They are completely aware of that. Okay, nope, one at a time, please. What else do they feel for Aries? What do they feel? So they are reflecting a lot. They're reflecting a lot on how they behaved, and the distance and the not moving forward, they've gained a lot of clarity from it. New chapter. Why is this new chapter here? Is this new chapter them wanting to move on from Aries or wanting to start again? A new chapter, like a reconnection? Show me clearly why. What do they feel for Aries? What do they feel for Aries with this new chapter? Shit, okay. Yeah, so they're confused. So they are unclear, and they are confused about whether they want to start over with someone else and kind of, you know, just be in this a new connection, or even if they're not seeing anyone, if they want to just kind of close this out to find someone else and start a new chapter in love, or if they want to try to have a new chapter with you and reconnect with you. They're unclear about that, but they're trying to gain clarity, but their ego and their pride gets in the way. Okay, they're trying to gain clarity because they are reflecting. Okay, but they're not clear yet. Look at that. Disagreement. Okay. So maybe they feel not understood by you. Maybe they feel it's that ego and that pride thing, that you don't get them. You don't understand them. You don't understand where they're coming from, especially with the Page of Wands. That's really impulsive, fiery energy. So that could represent you, Aries. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Maybe the way they were showing up, not prioritizing you, not talking about the future, not really making plans, that ignited the Aries nature, and you were would fight or blow up or be upset, right? With reason, and they felt misunderstood by you, right? Like maybe they feel like you didn't understand the things that they had to prioritize, which is unfair to you, because you should be a priority, Fireball. Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna pull animal. Oh, there it is in my hand. Commitment. Man, this person's confused. So they see that you can be someone they can be with, but they're really confused about whether they should attempt this. I'm gonna pull one more. Whether they should. I'm gonna do an extended because this got really interesting. I didn't do an extended initially, but I'm gonna do an extended to see, to dive a little bit deeper about what might come about. Reciprocity. I think for them, they don't know if you would want the fresh start, if you would want that new chapter with them. Reciprocity, right? A give and take. And then at the bottom of this deck is values, which is just confirming that your person was prioritizing very traditional things, okay? Work, family, kids, parents, like the day-to-day things, that was their priority. I'm going to pull an animal oracle deck for advice, but I am going to do an extended if this resonated. And in the extended, I'm going to explore a little bit more about what direction they'll go. Are they going to do a new direction with someone else or attempt to kind of close this? Or are they going to try to attempt to reopen this connection? Because they do see a future with you. They just don't know if you would reciprocate that desire, okay? Because of values. Values, maybe you have different values as well, okay? Maybe that's a conflict. You guys think differently. Give me advice for Aries. That's just way too many. Give me advice. One card only. One card only. And thank you for everyone for telling me about the sounds. I had no idea. You know, okay. Seahorse spirit. Hello. Watch and wait. What Aries never want to hear. Watch and wait. How dare you? It's saying... So, Page of Wands. Don't do anything impulsive. And I said it in another reading a long time ago. Just don't... Sorry, Aries. My camera glitched. Hopefully this does not mess this up. Don't do anything impulsive, okay? If you're... Watch and wait for me is like observational. If you're going to take action, feel it out first. If you're going to take action, observe not only what's happening, but observe your thoughts. Like, what headspace are you in? What emotional space are you in? And then take action when you're centered, grounded, and in a place where you can actually take action. And it's not going to be like, Okay. All right. I'm going to see you in the extended. Thank you all. I appreciate you all.